Hi, I'm Raju Allen. I'm the founder of the original body of work that was Celebration of Being.
Yes, and I am Britta Eski, and this is...
I'm Lee Eski, her husband.
Yeah, and we run the core organization, which is like the body of work that followed on from Celebration of Being.
Mm-hmm.
So Britta and I had been leading the work together, having a lot of fun, creating incredible workshops, trainings, retreats, and we were both very passionate about the work and about the healing and the transformation that we witnessed in people. So it was a wonderful partnership for 15 years. And then I came to a point where I was tired. I was incredibly burned out with running the business and doing all the work that it took to make the workshops happen. So I decided to leave. I got guided to leave, and I wasn't aware at the time how painful and difficult that would be. It was very hard to let my baby go.
Yeah, that whole process was messy. We're here to talk to you about this process of passing on the source energy, and as you can tell from how this went, we didn't do that so well. We also weren't conscious of this whole concept, and we did our best. The separation was, we came up with agreements and contracts and this and that, and then Lee and I went on to keep going with the business. We renamed it and changed some things, and the whole time we were really struggling. Really, like it was not easy financially, it wasn't easy energetically, and our relationship suffered a lot. So then Andrew came into the picture and talked to us about this process of passing on the source energy, and his assessment was that we hadn't done that properly.
And so when Andrew came along and suggested that the source energy needed to be honored, and I needed to be able to hand it over gracefully and to bless them to continue with the work, which is wonderful work, and I wanted it to continue.
Yeah, and it felt like there was a lot of, you can feel that we all had and have goodwill for each other and a desire for success and for thriving, but it felt stuck and unclear, sticky, unclear, and as Raju said, she was suffering, we were suffering, and our business was suffering, and we were suffering financially. We were projecting more than a 20% net cash impact loss for that year, and so we'd been struggling for a while. And then when Andrew came in, and with his great Andrew energy and clarity, he'd been saying for a long time with that Andrew way, it's the source energy. It's the source energy. That's what it is. And I'm like, okay, all right, Andrew. And he was right. It was such a beautiful process to watch and to witness and to feel the impact of that source energy being handed over. And for us as a business, it felt like we were now free to proceed. If you run a business, you know what it feels like, that tightness. The tightness when you're like, I'm struggling and I gotta try to make it work. And as a business, you need freedom to move, and that's what I felt that we received energetically from Raju participating in this, and from Andrew guiding it, and from this being passed down. We the following year, our net cash impact was projected to be more than 20% on the positive. So we went from a pretty significant negative, not only to evening out, but to moving into the positive.
And now it feels like we all found our rightful place. Yeah, like Raju has a very successful new business and endeavor. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, somehow life brought me new things as I was willing and able to let go. And since then, I've become a published author, and I've created a very beautiful and successful retreat center, and I'm very fulfilled and happy in my life and more relaxed.
Yeah, and the work has spread, to other people, actually, to other people who we've passed it on to, and it's like it feels like it's all organically going where it wants to go, and we found our rightful place in focusing on leadership trainings, and so we had permission to just go where we wanted and needed to go. So it's a really great process. If you happen to be in a place like that where there's an original founder and then people that are taking the work over and it doesn't feel complete, we highly recommend this.
Yeah, Andrew's terrific at this. He's a wonderful facilitator. He's skilled, intuitive, kind, sharp, and all the things you want when someone's going to guide you through this process.